Ellen, guess what?
Hey Chris, I don't know.
It's day 2 of the California Spring Trials. Actually, it's day 1, technically. But we're so crazy about this event, we come out a day early, like kids at Christmas sneaking a peek at the presents, and we saw a bunch of them yesterday.
Lots of good
but today we're at Greenfuse Botanicals. It's a beautiful Saturday, and we're going to take a look at their new varieties, starting with, well, with what?
The cuties.
Cuties.
But they're cute.
It's a petunia series. Cutie means quality tunia. A new word.
I didn't catch that.
You didn't? Oh yeah, quality tunia. The idea behind quality tunia is you don't have to have PGRs. That's the key here. And for many growers, you know, PGRs are labor and PGR. Labor and money consumer. And with these plants are actually 8 weeks old. They were grown for another event out here in California. No PGR application. So if you're a grower who's worried about something sitting on a bench, maybe it rains for a week or two, look how beautifully these hold up. So we've got
there are 4 colors plus an experimental.
Right. So that's a good. It's not a big color series yet, but I'm sure they'll have some more. So that's the cuties. Now let's head into the other greenhouse where we're going to take a look at what I believe is another new series. Ellen, look at that hummingbird over here grandstanding amongst these flowers. Show off.
Those things are amazing.
Actually, grandstand is just what you do with this brand new salvia series called
Grandstand.
Grandstand. It's obvious that the first bullet item is hummingbirds love grandstand. Here's the deal with this brand new series. It's Salvia splendens, and generally you see Salvia splendens, they're grown from what, Ellen?
Seed.
A seed. These are vegetative.
They are.
And that means a lot more vigor and a lot more blooms, especially right through the heat of the summer. And there goes that crazy hummingbird.
And they are more sterile.
And that's what makes them bloom so much.
Yeah.
How many colors do we have?
There are 3 intro colors and 2 pre-release.
All right, we've got lavender is one of the new ones.
That's a nice one.
This red down here is new one.
There's another
and then the
blue
purple
bicolor.
Right over here. Don't show them the pre-introductions yet. Now, okay, show them this one now, because that is really cool. Pre-introduction kind of means experimental, but you should be able to get these pretty soon. I really like that blue bicolor. So that is Grandstand hummingbird attracting Salvia splendens from Greenfuse. Right next to the grandstands, how about some champagne, Ellen? Would you like some?
Would love some.
I've got some right here for you, as in champagne begonias. These are tuberous begonias. You might kind of call them a non-stop type, or maybe an illumination type, but enormous flowers. Look at the size, and especially as I get it like this where it cascades down. Look at those big, beautiful flowers. But look at how nice the plant habit is. I think a big grower could grow and ship that if they were careful about it.
Definitely a basket item.
Yeah, so we've got 4 colors. You're looking at orange. Back here is yellow. Nice, creamy, buttery yellow. Champagne white. That's not quite open yet, but it's coming. And then a lovely apricot. And now right next door, a little more mainstream series, one they've had for several years now, Calibracoa. This is the cruise series.
That's right.
And new in the cruises, it's hard to imagine they could get another color in here. They've got so many, but that's Cruise Blue. Cruise is bred for big flowers on a compact plant. Tricky to do, but
very nice.
They figured out how. And I love experimentals.
Experimental.
Look at this one. That is, it's going to be called Red Delicious. What a crunchy variety name that is. I like that.
And then we also have an improved lavender.
Because they're always improving things. Now let's take a look at some First Light perennials.
Okay.
Perennials. Because it's like 20 to 25% of Greenfuse's business. And Greenfuse wants to be long-lasting. One of the things they're doing is they're actually making compatible combinations. Compatibles is their line of mixed combos in the annuals. And now they've introduced 4 different perennial compatibles with some cool names like Mountain Sun and Butterfly Alert. Here's an experimental one with a nice leucanthemum, a Scabiosa and a Veronica. Look how beautiful that combination is.
Probably
I
heavy.
think the idea of perennial combos
Beautiful.
is just great because of the texture. It looks like a garden. You know, it's beautiful. So they're doing a lot more of that kind of thing in their first light, first year to bloom perennials. And there is a new series as well.
That's right.
Among a lot of their new things here.
It's called Cadence. And it's a pre-intro, actually.
So it's coming this year. It's probably smaller quantities, but there's 3 colors: cherry red, salmon, and raspberry.
And an experimental.
And that one is beautiful.
That one's pretty.
And
Very
this is
pretty.
a zone 5 perennial and blooms continuously. Going to give you a great color. Hey, Ellen.
Hey, Chris.
Where did Annie go?
Xanthus.
What? Oh, Anigoxanthus!
Get it?
As in their new Anigoxanthus series called Kanga Jump, which is a fun name. Kanga, you know, it's kangaroo paw. And they've got this new series. Now, they've had a series called Big Roo.
Big Roo.
Which is like 6 feet tall or 60 feet tall or something crazy.
Big.
This series is like half that, 3 feet. I pulled this plant out for convenience sake.
Beautiful.
This is Jump Red. Nice habit, lots of flowers, and the key to this one is it's day length neutral.
That's right.
And so it will bloom, especially out in the Californian landscape, year round, which is something generally they don't get the blooms in the wintertime out here, so that's exciting. And then another, because these are sort of like, I call them Californials, meaning like California perennials.
Funny.
And Steve thought that was terribly clever because he just loves me.
But
so this is another one. This is a cordyline, which is a wildly popular California landscape plant. This one's called Electric Flash. Has some really nice variegation.
Chocolate stripes in it.
So that's just a few of the annuals, perennials, and Californials
California.
here at
Trademark,
Green Fuse during the 2015 California Spring Trials.